Hey collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to the channel. So I am going to be doing your zodiac December readings. So before we jump into your specific sign, let's get into what exactly is happening in the month of December. So on December 4th, we do have a cold full moon in Gemini. Then on December 19th, it's more like the 20th, the morning of, we have a new moon in Capricorn, and this is going to be time for completion, renewal, reflection, and shadow work. And then on December 21st, we have Yule or winter solstice. So this is the longest night of the year. So this is the beginning of winter, and just the days are going to start to get longer again. So we're coming out of like a dark period and getting back into the time frame of when we have more daytime light. And then I also wanted to mention that for the whole month of November, if you comment the word book in any video, you are entered to win a free copy of my book, which is The Art of Expression. It was just released on Amazon in October. It is now available in 3 formats. That is ebook, paperback, and hardcover. You'll be winning this paperback first edition. This contest runs for the entire month of November, and you only need to type in 4 words to enter, BOOK. You can check out a free sample download of it on Amazon in the links in the description. Good luck, and you must be a subscriber to win. All right. So that being said, we are going to jump right into your astrology signs. Aquarius, welcome to your monthly December reading. If your sun, moon, or rising falls in the sign of Aquarius, then this is your reading. So we are going to get started and jump right into this month's energy and see what it is that is in store for you. So I just want to thank you all so much for joining me in today's reading. And let's see what the energy has in store for you for Aquarius for December. All right, so what is the energy that we can expect for Aquarius for this month? We have contemplation. It breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that isn't. Coming from the ends of the starts and the highest of the lows, here I gasp for the answers to unfold. All right. So that was almost poetic there, but this feels like you're doing a lot of inner work, okay? So one of the themes that I did mention with the moons was contemplation, and that did show up here, shadow work, okay? So maybe you're being forced to contemplate something. So shadow work is a strong element that's coming up for you this month. Let's see what else we have. I'm even getting that, you know, like solo time, okay? So hermit mode. Maybe you have a favorite spot in nature that you're gonna go visit and do some contemplation. All right, then we have squirrel medicine. Pitter patter, plan ahead. Keep silent your path's desire. No eyes or ears shall see you coming. A well-deserved reveal. All right, very beautiful energy with this card, because what this is telling me is that you've got plans to make. You've got something big that you are brewing this month, and you're being called to keep it a secret at this time. Okay, so whatever these plans are that you are working towards, keep it quiet. You don't want people to ruin whatever it is that you're planning on doing, okay? So let's just say you are building a new company, you know, creating a business for yourself. There may be people out there that don't support you in whatever way this is. And so they might try to sabotage it for you, like tell you you're not worthy of it, or tell you you can't do this, you know, just whatever the words are that are in the back of your head. So whatever this is that you are planning to do, and I'm getting that you are contemplating awfully hard about whatever this is, okay? Keep it to yourself until the reveal, all right? So it does say a well-deserved reveal. So something within you is changing. You are looking at the inner aspects of yourself, and you're keeping them to yourself as well until it is time for that ultimate reveal. So let's see. Let's get one last card for Aquarius. Thank you. We have gatherings. Gather, gather, festive witches. Speak of joy and drink to wishes. Take one, give two, celebrating all blisses. Yeah, I am getting that whatever this is that you're going to reveal, there is going to be some sort of like reveal party for it. Okay. Like maybe it's a housewarming party. You're getting a new house. You know, it's that sort of energy where you did the house, you bought it in silence. You know, maybe you had to secure the funding, the financing, and move all your things, but you didn't tell anybody you were moving. Then all of a sudden it's like, surprise everybody, I'm having a housewarming party, I moved, and like literally nobody has any idea that you did this thing. So whatever this is, there's definitely a huge celebration happening after all of this work that's being done here. I love that. All right, so we are going to jump into the tarot and see what else wants to come out for you for this month. We do have the Ace of Swords just before I started even doing anything at the bottom of the deck. So there might be some truth revealed to you in this contemplation, maybe even who you can and cannot trust, okay? Which is maybe why you're starting to realize that you need to keep certain plans under wraps at this time, okay? So let's see what else we can get, please, for Aquarius for this month of December. I just heard from Frozen, the cold never bothered me anyway. So Aquarius, it's usually snowing when it's around your birthday, okay? Maybe you do enjoy going out into the cold weather, that sort of thing. Like I said, I just heard the cold never bothered me anyway. And maybe even fires outside in the cold, you know, if that's your thing. All right, we have the Justice card. I love this because it feels like something is being balanced, being made fair for you. So if something in your past was unfair, again, I'm getting more with the knowing who to trust is very important in this reading here. We have the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. So I'm getting very much here that you need to protect your energy, okay? Protect your ideas. Protect whatever it is that's brewing here behind the surface or under the surface. Then we have the Hierophant, which is lessons, tradition, that sort of thing, okay? Five of Pentacles. Let's see what else we can get with that Five of Pentacles. Being left out in the cold. It's so interesting with the Five of Pentacles because, again, it's like I always want to say with this card, being left out in the cold about something. And here we have snow on the ground again. And then while I was shuffling, this did fall on the floor. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which now, instead of being patient and trusting the results, there may be a small sign of impatience here. And again, with the Five of Pentacles right next to it, it might be because you're not seeing the results that you wanted to as fast as you wanted to. So don't get discouraged if something doesn't happen for you as quickly as you expected it to. You do have 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is beautiful joy, happiness, energy, okay? And so know that this is always in the background of your life. You just have to tap more into this, okay? This is emotional here, and I know that that may be foreign to you as an air sign, but you may be a little too focused on material things at this time and need to be more focused on being in the here and now and what fulfills you, okay? So that's what the ending of this energy is giving me. And I'm also getting too that you may feel at times that you have to fight this fight alone, but Spirit's letting you know here that you're gonna have help with something, okay? So don't feel that you have to do something alone and feel like you're left out in the cold, even abandoned, because you're gonna get help with something, okay? So again, tap into your emotions this month because this is going to be very important for you, and you're going to do that with your contemplation, all right? And once you go through that contemplation, then it's definitely going to have you feeling this, okay? Like what brings you joy? And again, be less focused on the money, the material aspect of your life, okay? So let's see what else we can get for you in this reading here. All right, so I would like to ask, what are some background unknown potential factors that are running behind you that you may not realize? Okay, we have promise. So we'll see where that goes here with the promise. Like I just heard promises. Maybe somebody promised you something and didn't deliver on the promise. Maybe you promised somebody something. Then we have calm. So again, inner peace. I love this because that's giving me that contemplation energy there. So tap into that, right? You may be trying to think of how to word this. You may be tempted, we'll leave it at that. You may be tempted to backslide into overthinking about something, right? Again, involving material things. But Spirit's heavily trying to get you to understand that this is not what life revolves around here, okay? There's something that brings you calm and peace and puts you in the here and now energy, and you're just being very much heavily asked to sit in that energy this month, because that's what's going to get you through this time. All right, what else? Thank you. We have blind. So this is telling me, again, we asked about what's running in the background and what you can't see. Let's keep going with that, because I feel like there's more. Loss, bereavement, sorrow. Okay. What else? Introvert. And I'm getting like a disconnect, and like a need to disconnect from something. and the Korn song Blind is coming to me right now. Where in the beginning, you know, it's symbols like and he's like, I could see, I'm going blind. Anyways, there's something here that, yeah, like, all right, this just like went a sideways direction. We do have Triumph at the bottom. So let's look at what the energy has here. Okay, so some situation in your life, whether it be a job, a relationship, a friendship, related to anything that pertains to you, because this could literally be so many things here. If it is a relationship, there's something that you haven't seen about it, and you are starting to realize that you have been compensating. That might be the truth too, but compromising yourself for this. And I'm getting that there is some sort of detachment here with that. Like, again, we have two people facing away from each other. Now, if it is not a relationship, it could be a friendship where there's just like someone's drifting apart here. And what I'm getting here is that there's something out there better for you. Okay? It's almost like there was this promise from Spirit here with the Justice card of this calm energy, and maybe you didn't see it. And if this is a relationship, maybe it was presented to you and you didn't see it. You didn't see it the right way that it was meant to be seen. And then it left, like I'm not going to say you lost it, but it feels like a loss of it. Maybe you went and chose someone else for the time being and realized that this wasn't it, okay? Spirit wants you to go back to this and reassess whatever this was. Now, if this was a friendship, you know, maybe certain friends that are in your life you've just kept around because they've been your friend forever, and maybe you just don't relate to them anymore on whatever kind of level. okay? Like with gatherings here, I'm getting that you're trying to find your soul tribe and trying to see who it is that belongs in your life versus those who are just kind of sticking around for convenience, okay? Maybe you gathered together for a purpose at one point, but maybe you're no longer feeling the need to do that with these people anymore. Maybe that purpose doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe it did at some point. So whatever that is, Spirit's just calling you at this time to, again, do the contemplation, reassess who's in your life, what's in your life, why is it in your life, and figure out what it is that you are just doing too much compromising on, that you're almost losing a part of yourself here, becoming blind to something, right? I'm getting like red flags. Maybe if it was a relationship, you ignored the red flags and didn't see something for what it truly was. If it was a job, maybe same thing. Maybe they promised you a certain amount of money or a certain amount of hours and they just haven't delivered that. So whatever this is for you, you are being called right now to do this inner work. It's very important, okay? Because you've been too focused on money, on material wealth, on the material world, the three-dimensional world, right? It's time to get spiritual. It's time to go within and to do that shadow work and to tap into your spirit guides. Like, I'm even getting that you've got ancestors and guides that have been trying to reach out to you, but you're like, what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Like signs and synchronicities, what are those? Nope, that wasn't for me. So be aware of whatever this is, because I'm getting that it's important and that you need to know it and you need to be present for it. So if you've been overindulging in gatherings, we'll say, in things that have been making you, I don't even know how to put this without sounding a certain way. Have you been overindulging in drugs and alcohol and ignoring the facts, ignoring the red flags, ignoring the whatever's been being sent to you? I'm getting that there have been so many signs here that to try to help you through this time. And there's been some part of you that's like, what? I can't see that. Like, it's not there. Like, close my eyes. I can't see it. Just know that you are being guided and supported at this time, spiritually. And that there may have been distractions, even purposeful distractions, to see almost like a test, like if you'll get past those and learn the lessons and then get on with it. And I feel like for you, Aquarius, this message has come up a couple times now in the last few months for your readings. So there's definitely something it's just time. Like, it's time to hunker down and it's time to do the work. You may have been passing something off, like, oh, that's not my problem. Nope, I'm ignoring it. It's not for me. It's not, nope, that's not my issue. I'm just fine. Everything's fine. But are you really fine? You may even be getting friends or family members or anybody reaching out to you, to being like, look, are you really fine? Like, put the mask down, put the persona down of the one that's always just fine. Yes, I'm fine. Are you fine? You shouldn't be just settling on I'm fine, because Spirit wants you to feel this ultimate fulfillment and happiness, because you deserve this, not just I'm fine. So I just want you to be aware of that in the background, okay? All right. So to close your reading out today, I actually got a new deck and I'm so excited to use it with you all. So it is the Dragon Rider's Oracle. And I love this because it gives you a goddess, a deity or something, and then it also gives you a dragon with it, and then they give you a message together. So let's shuffle this and see what goddess, deity, whatever, and dragon has a message for you for December. What do we have, please, for Aquarius? What is it they need to know? What's their advice for this month? Thank you. We have Ashtar, Sharan, and Turbo. So friendship requires attention, respect, and harmony. Nurture it. It is very precious. Do not lose touch with your friends. Okay, so we did talk about friends because we talked about gatherings here. You know, and again, I'm getting that a lot of them are reaching out to you and being like, are you okay? Like, man, it's been a hot minute. I haven't heard from you. I just want to check in on you. All right, so the message that you're getting from Ashtar Sharan is, greetings, my friend. We have known each other for such a long time and have gone through so much together. I often mention your name with a smile and with love in my heart when I recount tales of past experiences. The time has now come to renew our friendship. Remember the great feeling that a friendship nourished by the purest love brings. A clear and unsullied love, free of conditions or judgment. I accept you as you are, and you accept me as I am. That's how it always was and always will be. Create such friendships with the people around you, and you will be one of the richest beings in the universe, and you will also find and bring peace. Wow. Because again, we talked about being rich, right? So your focus needs to shift off of what you think makes you rich versus, what actually does. So since the creation of his soul, Ashtar Sharan has been connected with the dragon called Turbo. So here's your message from Turbo. Once upon a time, many years ago, all the knowledge of Lemuria and Atlantis was stored in the scales of my body. I now bring this knowledge to you, the people who are open to receiving it. Take it in and absorb this knowledge of pure technologies, even if you are no scientist. Carry it in your light body, and you will one day pass it on to someone who can make use of it. Meditate. Call Ashtar Sharan and me to you, and allow us to store this knowledge in your light body for a time. It would be a great help and an act of friendship toward the earth. Wow. All right. And so the other thing that we did mention earlier in the reading was connecting to the earth, right? Going outside. And I'm getting that, again, you don't care about the cold. Like, the cold never bothered me anyways. You enjoy it. So go find like a snowbank or something somewhere peaceful where you can sit and just do you, boo. That's what I'm hearing. Go within and figure out what it is that's keeping you from being you. Living your most authentic self, being purely blissful and joyful and living in this moment. All right, so Aquarius, this has been your message, and this is for the month of December. So this is what you can expect, and hopefully this message resonates with you. Again, it's futuristic, even though time is not linear. But if you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and give it a like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And go ahead and check out one of your other readings that falls into your sun, moon, or rising. I like to look at all three and just put the pieces together. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.